Welcome to In Hindsight, where we showcase local New Mexico. We also talk about the hot topics and Are You the A-hole? I'm your host, Day.
And I'm your host, Dina.
And like always, we are here with Octo and Rito, our show mascots.
Yes.
So, I have a doggy. You know him.
Okay.
His name is Sergio. He's very, very spoiled. He's a very, very
He is spoiled.
He's a very, very spoiled dog. When your mommy is a chef, she preps your meal. He has a different meal for breakfast and different meal for lunch. His dinner is sad. It's just kibble. But he
You
does
give him
get
breakfast,
treats.
lunch, and dinner?
He gets lunch, breakfast at around 6 or 7, lunch at around noon to 2, depending on when I wake up. And also who's giving it to him. And then at around 6 to 8 is when he gets his dinner, depending on like when I walk him. Because he gets like 2-hour walks.
Yeah.
You know, he keeps me in shape. He's the reason why I'm healthy. So, and you know, it's always funny because like they do like the silliest things. And me and my hubby like talked about like how did we not like got a pet or a dog before this? Because now he's like the universe. Like he's like the central focus, right? He's so entertaining.
Right? Or like if you call him and he's like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
Exactly. Like you already have the guilty face. I could tell. What did you do this time? You know, so one of the places that we do like picking up a lot of his like supplies, like his pet food and his toys and his treats are at Boofy's. They have a couple of locations. The ones that we go to are the one obviously on the west side because we live in the west side.
Right. Do they have more than one location?
They have more than one location.
Okay.
Yes. And I think also the west side location is smaller. They have a smaller space. The one on the east side is bigger. But they do have a lot of options. They don't just do dogs. They do dogs, cats, guinea pigs, birds, spider stuff.
Spider stuff.
Yeah.
They do. Okay. Yeah, spider stuff is frozen rats. Yeah, let's not talk about that right now.
So like they have like a rewards program. Where like after a certain amount of things that you buy, you'll get like one free or like in a discount, that kind of thing. Because we buy a lot of his treats and stuff at Boofy's. Like he gets like a cod. It's like this little cod stick thing. And he loves that because he loves fish.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading the Live, Love, Rescue. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
And the thing is, like, when you look at their door, they have like community events. So
Right.
they're doing like Easter pictures for your pets.
Okay.
This
You got it.
weekend, or is
Yeah.
it next weekend? But like they're doing like the Easter pictures with your pets, which is so cute. They also do like free dog training. So like every week or so they have like different dates to like train your dogs for free. And they also do like either like a free clinic or like low cost for like like rabies shots, vaccination shots, that kind of stuff. So like so you know where to like bring your pet.
And when are they doing that?
I have to look. It's been a while, so
Okay.
I'm gonna have to like check their thing. And they also have like an in-house kitty.
Oh, wow.
It's like a little black cute kitty. She literally has her little her little kitty bed in the register. She's always just be chilling there.
She's checking it out.
Yeah,
she
and
likes the
everybody's-
people.
And
Oh, wow.
everybody just like
That
pets
is-
her. So cute.
I
She's,
like
so
that.
cute. And they also, like you saw, like the Live Love Pet. They put in like the different shelters and also dogs that want to be adopted.
The rescue part? Or can you take, like, if you want your animal to be rescued from you, can you take your animal there and they can help you get it adopted out, or how does it work?
I'm not quite sure, but I can ask them.
Yeah.
But the thing that I like about them is like,
Or you could just give them a call, right?
yeah, it's like they're very local, and also like the staff Oh my God, they're like so nice. When I say that, like they give you amazing service, like literally they will ask you like when I was looking for like toys for Sergio. I mean, I got him those dog puzzles. That was a mistake. It wasn't their fault. It's definitely my fault. I should have known. Because, like, my dog has a propensity. Like, when something is too hard, he just gives up.
He's a kid.
Yeah. So, like, what he did was, like, he grabbed the puzzles and shook it. So he can get all the treats inside. And he's like, that's not how it's supposed to be. He's supposed to figure it out. And I was like, no, Mommy.
He's a genius. He already figured it out.
I'm going to shake it. And I'm going to get all the treats in there. Yeah. So it's like they actually ask you like how big is your dog, you know, what kind of things that they like, you know, what are you looking for? Like, you know, what are you trying to achieve? Like if you, because like when we got our dog, he was underweight. So we were trying to fatten him up. Now he's chunky. He's a chunky boy now.
I think he looks pretty healthy.
He is like, but he's definitely chunky. But he's so cute. So, like, every time we go there, the staff...
Do they sell CBD for dogs?
I think they do.
They need to. I will gladly go if they sell CBD because, oh my gosh, my dogs are... They get a lot of attention, but they are so hyper. I don't know. Do they follow after people like me?
They say, Mommy, where you going? I got you.
This is the way I'm supposed to act? I don't know.
But that's why I walk him for 2 hours because I have to tire him out. And his favorite thing is like I scatter treats all over our house. We do have a big house. It's 2 stories. But like I'm making it harder and harder. Like I would hide it like on the top of the books. Yeah. So like he literally has to like smell everything. He does miss some stuff every now and then. And then 2 days later, he's just like, oh, treat. And I'm like, that was there like 2 days ago.
You know what I did the other day? I felt so bad. Do they have parrot stuff at this place?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so my parrot fainted. I am not kidding. He fainted. It was horrible. I walked in and I dropped the stuff because I couldn't. And because of that loud noise, all of you hear this plonk. And I was like, what happened? And he's laying there. He's getting up like, I hate you. I really don't like you right now.
Me.
He scared me. He just fell off his perch. I was sad for Julio, but you know, then I gave him a hot Cheetos puff because he likes the little chili. Oh yeah, he was good after that, but still, I was so sorry. I felt so bad. You don't see him faint often. You know, Jesus, I felt so bad.
I was like, I want to see a parrot faint.
I didn't. I heard him faint. He just went boom, and then when I looked at him, you know, I had all kinds of feelings, and then I just waited, and he was fine. He looked at me right away, but he was mad.
It's like the audacity, woman, the audacity.
You know, I had to give him his little shower and everything, because I have a little, you know, the spray pump.
Sprinkler.
Yeah, and and he does this, and he does his little feathers. But I'm glad they sell parrot stuff.
Yeah, they do sell bird stuff, and they have like sale stuff. But yeah, we buy a lot of his stuff at that store because it's convenient. It's close to us. We always get great service. They have a rewards program, you know, and they're definitely community oriented, which I love. You know, support your community. But we haven't brought Sergio there, because like he's too big. He's too big and the store is kind of small. And he's also like rambunctious. I can take him to Walgreens. It's pretty good.
Or PetSmart. But, I mean, then you take away from your little guys over here, you know, that are doing a great job already.
Yeah.
With their food and all adoption stuff.
Yeah. And that's why I like the store. And it's like, you know, I do like supporting, you know, or like community businesses.
Absolutely. I go to Clark's. You know.
Yeah.
Clark's is my place only because that's where I get everything, all at one time.
Yeah, and I think that's why, like, and like speaking of that, like you know, like pets are expensive.
They are.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm not really saving money, but I do prep my dog's food because he would not eat fruits or vegetables unless it's cooked. So he has 2 different breakfasts. So for breakfast, he has ground turkey and venison with green beans and tomato sauce and broccoli. And then for lunch, it's chicken and salmon with apples and turmeric in chicken broth and carrots and cauliflower.
Wow. Do you puree that or do you just
No, I put it
mix
in a
it
crock pot.
Okay, okay.
So I could and coconut milk. So I put it in a crock pot. So like I do the first because I have a huge crock pot. So I do the first meal first, and I do it for about 8 hours or so. Oh, and also like liver and chicken hearts and chicken gizzards and all that stuff.
Yeah, no, let's not
loves.
talk about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to talk about something else too.
Yeah, because I make that because like he loves those as treats, and it's cheaper to actually just buy them, and then I either cook them in the oven or I cook them in the air fryer. So and then I cut them up into like little pieces. So like I said, it's like his favorite game is that I scatter them all over the house and in the backyard, and he like snips everything.
That's awesome.
And it takes time. Sometimes it takes time. Or like I will put it like underneath the chair and in the stairs, and then he'll go to every single room trying to find it. And like he's gotten so used to it that like sometimes I only do the backyard, and then he goes inside and like starts snipping things, and I'm like, there's nothing here. Like you put treats on the backyard. Oh, also the cheese stacks. So like
do you make enough for a week? You know, you make that big amount. Yeah. You make enough, you single it out.
So so usually because he has like a different food for breakfast and lunch, and this is like with like kibble, like we do buy the Stella because I look at like reviews and stuff, but like kibble is kibble, but like he is like a little bit spoiled. So
yeah, you know we're the GV brand, little puppy chow. We do puppy chow at our house.
Yeah. So like, and I think the reason why I also do the food prep is it is kind of cost effective than the kibble because it gives like more protein, and like I said, it's like he would not eat his vegetables and fruit unless it's cooked. Right. Which is weird because I literally have like a raw green beans and a cooked green beans, and I ate the cooked green beans, and I'm like, dude, it's the same.
Yeah, not really. It tastes different.
Yeah. So like if you combine them together, it is more cost effective. And treats, eventually they do add up, especially for the freeze-dried stuff. So like for the chicken gizzards, the chicken hearts, and the chicken liver, it's cheaper to buy them in bulk. Like we usually get it at Keller's, which is like a
fancy place to buy meat.
Yeah, but
let's get real.
But it's like, so like eventually, like what I do is like I will put them on my deli containers, and then I would like mark what they are, and of course I will put Sergio because it's his food.
Lunch.
So yeah, and then Sergio treats, and then that's what I do. So like usually because they tell you that like it's better for kibble to be a little bit wet. So for breakfast he usually like get kibble, this freeze-dried vegetable. It's not powder, but it's like a vegetable thing, and then the food prep that I have, and then an egg because he loves eggs, like a boiled egg.
What's good for his coat,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boiled egg, and then we do give him this little oil thing that you spray on the food. It's good for their coat and their stomach and stuff. And then
I'm a good chef for my pet too.
Yeah. And then either I give him chicken broth or goat milk. So if he doesn't get one or the other, he gets it for lunch. So like if he gets like chicken broth in the morning, he'll get goat milk for lunch to like wet the kibble. And then, he gets his like allergy medicine and his vitamins.
Right. No.
So yeah. So he has his own board.
So what I do with my Tigu, because, he eats rats. So it's not a hard thing to do, but I do get the vitamin, and I have to wait for the rat to defrost. And then I shove the vitamin in his mouth so that I know that he's going to eat it.
No, I'm the same.
And I watch it. Like last night we were watching, and I was telling you earlier, oh my gosh, So he gets the rat and he thinks, I don't know, is it alive? No. So he's throwing it around like this, and all of a sudden you hear this crunch.
It's a battle.
The skull. Oh my gosh, it was awful. It
you need the video with next time. I want to see it. I want to see it in person.
It was crazy.
But yeah, so it's just like, things for pets, they do add up. Because like my dog is a big dog.
Yeah, well, those rats are like $10 a piece because he's not little, right? So I have to get the large rat, not the tiny rat.
You better start like going to the fields and shenanigans.
I have to get like
catch them.
$100 worth of rats. Then I have to get his fancy little soil because he's got, he needs vitamins in it. And then I have a humidifier. And he just looks at me like, are you going to let me just dry up? Say, turn on the humidifier. Then he's got little warmers. He's so spoiled.
Yeah.
He is. And then he has a fit. He throws his tail everywhere. And I was going to bring him today, but he was in a bad mood.
It's like, how dare you, woman, you didn't give me enough rats.
I didn't. I didn't. I don't know.
Like, you're on a diet.
You're on a diet.
You're on a diet. But yeah, so like the average annual cost per pet, this is like average.
Okay.
Right? For food, for a small dog to large size dog is around 200 to 400. Cats are about 200 to 300. Like litter for cats is like around 200 or more, because it also depends, because now they have that like, have you seen those, like it actually sweeps the litter?
Yeah.
Like a robot thing. So, and then toys, I mean, come on.
If you were a cat, would you go in that litter box?
Yes.
While it's moving?
I don't think any cats go there while it's moving. I think it closes, I think.
Wouldn't it freak you out if you were a cat? You're looking at like, do I go in there?
I mean, listen, people are amazed that my dog allows me to brush his teeth because I use an electrical toothbrush.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Oh my God.
It's better for him.
Okay.
So, anyways, I brush my dog's teeth every night, and he doesn't like it.
Oh.
Because he's like, mama, why is this thing's moving? And why does it make a noise? I think it's the noise that bothers him more.
Yeah.
But he does put up with it, with me.
Well, now
with
he's
Ryan,
going to get used to it.
Yeah, with Ryan, it's definitely a challenge.
Yeah.
But with me, he's just like, fine, just do it. If this is the only way you like feed me.
You need to take a picture of Ryan brushing his teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to do that.
So, yeah, it's an electric toothbrush. He hates it. He loves the toothpaste because it's chicken flavor.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it's like a love-hate relationship because he's like, well, I do like the taste of this, but I don't like the sound of this.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. I'm confused.
It was the vibration, probably.
It probably is.
That's uncomfortable.
But it's good for him. And also, like, I always tell him,
it doesn't feel good for him.
Yeah, but I'm like, do you think I like this? Do you think I like opening up your mouth and like going around that thing? You know, your saliva is in my hands. And now you're like moving around. And I'm like, if you don't move around, we can get this done already.
Yeah. That's so cute.
Yeah.
That's so cute. I don't brush my dog's teeth. I don't.
That's not good.
I just give him those little denture things.
My dog also has that. And he has mouthwash on his water.
Really?
Yeah.
They make mouthwash for dogs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
300, 400, 500.
But that's what I'm trying to say is like toys.
Check,
like,
check.
You know how like for Christmas they had like those like little, so like my poor dog. So for Christmas I had like these different headbands when he was walking.
You need to claim him as a dependent already. My goodness.
He had like a little Christmas tree and like a little Rudolph like horns with like lights. I mean the kids love it.
Yeah.
Like he tried to like shake it off, but I tied like a rubber thing on it so it couldn't.
Aww.
It doesn't matter how much you shake. It's like, no, it's not gonna come off. He's not gonna come off. He also has a hat, so when it's really hot, and he also has booties. So when it was like really cold or it's really hot, I put his booties on, and we have videos.
That's smart. I'm a believer in that. You know, the paws get hot, and that cement does get hot now. So yeah, but did you get his raincoat? Remember, you were walking.
I need to get him a raincoat because like he hates getting wet.
Yeah.
Like we were walking the other day and there were sprinklers, and I told him like, Sergio, don't go there. Like you don't like getting wet. But did he listen to me? No. So now there's like these sprinkles going there, and then he tried to go in the middle, and it's like he started getting wet, and he got all confused, like what's happening? What is this?
I'm picturing him with his little yellow raincoat and his little hat. He'll love it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get him a raincoat because it doesn't really rain here that much. But
No.
like that one day, like he did not get a walk and he did not like it. So we end up just the next day we end up going to Cottonwood Mall because they do allow dogs. They do allow dogs. So we walked him there for a couple hours. We just went like up and down. Oh, he had to go to the escalator. He was about to lose his mind. He like so, and we were also going down. So he was like, like trying to like grasp it, and like I had to pull him because it was going down. I can't go up.
Right.
Right. So I had to pull him, and he's like, "Mommy, why are you doing this to me? This is torture." So like on the way up, we took the elevator. I was like, why didn't I like not take the elevator? That was just cruel. So
Well, maybe he learned something. I don't know, but it's so cute.
he did not like
Poor
the escalator.
thing.
He did not like the escalator at all. He's just like, what are you doing to me? This is torture. But everybody's like in the mall. She's like, oh my God, he's so beautiful. He's so cute. And the thing is like, he's a scammer. Okay?
Is he a scammer?
Yeah, because people think he's like so nice and behaved. Like we were in Walgreens yesterday, and everybody was just like, "Oh, he's such a good dog. He's sitting and laying down and staying," and just like he's a scammer.
That's what kids do. That's what they do.
I'm like, this is not my dog at home. This is not my dog when I walk him.
That's exactly what they do.
And with my husband, let's not even talk about it because my husband gets so annoyed when we're walking our dog together. Because he'll be like, you menace, because he sits down when I push the button to like cross the sidewalk. So when I push the button, he'll sit down. And my husband will be so irate because like, you don't even sit down when I tell you to sit down.
You don't even listen to me.
No, he does
What's
not.
the difference?
He does not at all.
Yeah.
And my husband's like, why is he so different when he's with you? So I'm like, because I see him every day. I'm at home pretty much every day. I'm the one that walks him. I'm the one that feeds him. I'm the one that gives him treats. I'm the one that brushes him. So it's like he knows. I'm the one that massages him with coconut oil to make sure his coat is beautiful. So, so it's just those things, and it's just funny because it's like I just want to get like a little bit of love, just a little. Because it gets annoyed that like when we leave the bedroom, like every day, it's just be like he didn't even raise his head.
Yeah, pets are expensive. I have a lot, and then we have lovebirds.
Oh yeah.
We have lovebirds. Well, we had lovebirds, Maui and Moana, of course, because the kids named them. And then we found out it was actually Moana. We didn't know that. We found out later after she passed away. It's like, okay. And I went to see if I could get her a new mate, and they said she will definitely, not be happy with somebody new. So I'm like, okay, well, she'll just be by herself.
She's a widow.
She is a widow.
But that's the thing is like, how much would you spend on your pet, right? Because they do get sick. Now there's like pet insurance, right?
Yeah.
Because like the visit to the vets are not cheap at all.
No.
Because like I just brought my dog last week to the vet because he had this kind of like his skin looks like, it's like peeling off or whatever. So I was like really worried. But of course my husband went, and then he was like, ew, it was so annoying. They didn't do anything, and I still have to pay $85.
Next time, call me. I do use a lot of my baby products. I have a baby, right? So I use a lot of her products like the Desitin. There's a Desitin. When they get like a little sore or something, it's for babies and it's for diaper rash. Put the little baby diaper rash ointment on him and he'll be fine.
Yeah. Because like I've seen so many GoFundMe, like especially on like Nextdoor, because like their dog has cancer or they got run over. And like, they would be asking like, is there a vet that I can go to do this operation that is like less than $3,000? And then, there's like, it's the internet. People are going to comment.
How old is he?
My doggy? They said he's 5 years old.
Okay. Yeah, I think insurance is a good investment. What I would be careful of is that each vet has a different type of insurance. So the one you go to
is the one that you
is the one you get. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, because you want that to happen.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, people do posts, is like when you get the pet, you're supposed to like help them and support them and stuff. So you're supposed to pay everything. You should have been prepared. And it's like, not everybody has that kind of money. You know?
Who are you?
Like, don't get me wrong. If like the vet told me that, like, you know, like, oh, you know, you have to spend $10,000 on your dog.
Yeah.
I probably would take a bank loan.
Right.
You know, I will remortgage
Who are
my
you
house.
and why are you?
Yeah.
What?
But the thing also is, like, not everybody has that kind of money. And you can't tell people to not have pets either. Because sometimes it does break my heart. Like, when you see, like, I told my husband, like, I need to stop watching these videos of, like, dogs getting abandoned, right?
Pet insurance, though, is not that expensive.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. It's not that expensive, because you typically don't take your pet because they typically don't get hurt. Yeah. You know, not unless your dog or whatever has cancer or something. But typically you go once a year, you get their shots, you get everything updated, and it's safe, you know, for the best. But yeah, I get insurance through my vet where they're at, because I learned that hard lesson. Paying for one and then fighting it over there, saying, wait, but we need it now.
It's the same thing as humans, right? It has to be in network. Like, what's the point of having an insurance if you're going to tell me who to see anyways?
So please don't say anything about that. I'll get a bunch of calls now. Okay. Just like, oh my God, robocall from HE double hockey sticks.
Yeah. Ugh. So, like, let's focus on pets before Dina goes on a tangent. But yeah, no, it's like, and the thing is, just like, I understand also that, like, some people, they just can't afford insurance because, you know, most people barely are making it with food expenses going higher, gas, like, everything is just going up. And what are you going to tell them? They can't have pets at all? Like, looking at my dog, we got him in the shelter. You know, it breaks my heart that somebody abandoned him, you know, to know that, like, he was with somebody for 5 years and they just abandoned him. And that's why, like, people were like, you know, this dog is very, you know, is very violent. And I'm like, well, if you get abandoned, you will be violent too, you know what I mean? And they can't even talk.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, he's such, like, I mean, is he a menace? Yes, I love him. But he's such a good dog. Like, he doesn't, I mean, he's a dog still. He's going to bark.
Well, he does the job. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You knock on your door.
Yeah, exactly.
He does the job.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame him because
you feel like you're gonna die. You can't even get like I have 4 feet back.
Yeah, I mean, he is a herding dog, so he was. I mean, we are his sheep.
Yes.
We are his goat. You know.
Yes.
So I can't blame him for being an animal.
Well, no, but he's got a scary bark, and he's a big dog.
He's a big dog, and
but he's just more bark.
Yeah, he's more bark than bite. Yeah. Right. But that's like, you know, to think that, like, you know, he got abandoned in some random Walmart parking lot, right? And he's like so beautiful and so sweet.
Abandoned in what?
Yeah, he was like, when the animal shelter said that they got him at the Walmart parking lot because he was like jumping on people's cars. Like, he would try to go into people's cars. Yeah.
Maybe he wanted to go home.
Probably. So we think like he was abandoned there.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like to think that, like, that beautiful thing.
And he is beautiful.
Yeah. And, you know, I mean, he loves me unconditionally. My husband calls himself the spare human. You know, I'm just a spare human. Because we always have that joke. Because, you know, I'm traveling, right? I don't even know what's going to happen because I'm traveling. We've never been apart from our doggy, right?
Yeah.
And then there's that meme of, like, I tell him, it's like, you know, you've been promoted. You're now my favorite employee. That's what I tell him. It's like, you've been promoted. You're now his favorite employee.
Oh, Lordy, Lord.
And he's like, whatever. I was like, you're going to come home and it's going to be like, why did you abandon me with the spare human? So we're going to talk about our tea. And it has something
let's
to
have
do.
our tea.
It has something to do with pets.
Okay.
Would you like tea in the show? So, am I the whole for letting my girlfriend's cat outside? Doesn't seem like it's gonna be bad, but like always, we will go through the story. Hello, using a throwaway account as my girlfriend knows my Reddit. I, 25 male, started living with my girlfriend, 27 female, a few months ago, and there's always been one thing we disagreed upon, and that's her cat. She insists that her cat is purely indoors, and she doesn't want her cat left out unsupervised. Growing up, all of my cats were allowed outside whenever they wanted because my parents always said that's naturally where they belong and where they wanted to be. Her cat likes being outside and will even run near the door and beg to be let out.
Okay.
When my girlfriend works on weekends, I've been letting the cat out for as long as she wants and making sure to get her in before my girlfriend arrives home. On Sunday night, I went to get the cat inside before my girlfriend got home and wasn't able to find her in time. The first thing my girlfriend does when she gets home is give her cats a couple of treats, and she asks where the cat is. I had to be honest and told her what I'd been doing. She started crying because her cat is 16 years old and was paranoid that something might have happened to her, which I feel bad, but I didn't have any ill intentions. I was trying to be nice and do what I feel is right for an animal.
Okay.
We ended up finding her in the garage shortly after this, but after the fact, we got into a fight and she's barely spoken to me over the last couple of days. Most people that I've spoken to about this think I'm the jerk here, but I think it's silly in that she's overreacting. The cat hasn't even ever left the property. My girlfriend is acting like I kicked her cat and hurt it on purpose. So many red flags. So let's stir the pot.
I'm trying. There's so much. I have no opinion on that one. I would be mad if someone let my cat out, but I mean, I could have done it a long time ago, so it wasn't on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't something that I don't feel like it was done on purpose.
So now it's my turn to be like the
advocate, you
right?
can stir the pot. Yeah.
So this is the thing is that I heard articles and seen videos where they said that like cats should be indoors. Cats shouldn't be outdoors because they do decimate a pretty good population of like local species, plants, birds, insects, because they're cats.
Right.
They're not, I mean, the only wild cats that should be out is like tigers and cheetahs and all that stuff. Like domesticated cats now, they're actually invasive species.
Right.
If you think about it. So there's that. Second thing is like, this is when we get into like murky waters, right? It's not his cat. It's his girlfriend's cat. And she already told him, my cat is old. She's an indoor cat. And as you can tell, she is invested in her pet. When you think your pet is like gone, like it ran away and you can't find it, this is not comparable. I'm not saying this is an apples and apples kind of thing. It's like when you lost your children, you think you lost them, you panic.
Right.
And you say it's the same thing when you have your pet. You panic when you think you lose them.
Okay.
And you can't. So like if I'm the girlfriend, right, I think like my dog is lost. I'm having an anxiety attack. I'm crying. Where's my pet? I've had it. Like, you know, I've had it for forever. She's 16 years old. And then, yes, I do find her in the garage.
Right.
Yes, there is a relief. But you can't tell me to not feel the emotions when I think that my cat is like lost. She could be dead. She could be injured. Right? You can't go back to that moment. You can't just be like, why are you making such a big deal out of it? First of all, jerk. No, I'm not making a big deal out of it. This is my cat. Right? I love my cat. The fact that like the first thing she does when she gets home is greet the cat and not her boyfriend. I think that's the contingency.
That's a clue.
That's why I say like it's a red flag because I think he's jealous of the cat.
It could be, yes.
You know, because like, you know, like, why is she greeting the cat before me? Because she's had her cat probably for forever. You know, and she's...
Well, 16 years, that's a long time.
Yeah, and
right?
she's very...
And you know, I mean, that's her baby, period.
She's very, very
Might as well
attached.
be a 16-year-old child.
And I hate it when people also do this. Like, you know, like they would say, because I have a dog, right? And they would say like, why is your dog always inside? It should be in the backyard all the time. You're supposed to put your dog outside, and that's where they're supposed to live. And I'm like, no, my dog is spoiled. He has a mattress.
I'm sorry, do you live here?
Yeah, it's like he has a mattress in the backyard, and he has his own little cute lace tent in the living room. You know what I mean? That's his little nook. So like, I get it that like when you grow up, that's how you treated your pets, but that's your pets.
Right.
You know what I mean? I treat my pet this way. So for you to instill your opinion to my pet when it's not even your pet, excuse me, sir?
Yes.
You know, like, and also that irritates me is that he's living with her. That's her apartment, I think.
And he should be respectful of that. My thing is, I don't think any boyfriend would intentionally, because they know they're going to get in a pile of shit. They would not intentionally let that cat out.
Yeah, and I
you
think,
know, and it could have been an accident, and he doesn't know how to tell the truth.
Well, the thing is, like, you are also crossing my boundary.
Right.
My boundary is like when I tell you that, like, keep my cat inside. So there's two different things that are happening.
Right.
I already told you that like my cat shouldn't be go outside, and and then you go behind my back and do the opposite. And then second, you did lose my cat.
Right.
You didn't know where my cat was. And then you have the audacity to tell me that I'm making a big deal out of it?
It is a big deal.
It's a big deal.
16 years is a big deal.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, if anybody touched my Julio is the parrot that fainted. If anybody touched my Julio, everyone knows I would absolutely die. I would go ballistic. I would be everywhere looking for him because I've had him since he was 6 months old, and he's already 27. So yeah, I think age with a pet has a difference. You know, that makes it the point.
And it's not just that. It's just that you can tell, you know, as a person who have pets, you know that person that should not have pets.
Right.
Right? It's like they have pets because it's convenient. So, like, some people treat their pets like, you know, am I a mommy? Yes. I do treat my dog like my baby. He's my baby.
Yes.
So, but then I've seen people that they treat their dog like they would yank them or whatever, and it's like breaks my heart, right? But that's the way they are. And like, that's the thing is like, that's the boyfriend. Like, a pet is just a pet. But for her, it wasn't just a pet. That was like her companion. Also, that's her pet. I think that's what like annoys me.
Well, I mean, okay, so a pet goes through everything you go through. 16 years is, you're close to your pet because you've gone through sadness, through Christmases, through every single thing. It's a memory. You know, it's something that, I don't know, it's just, 16 years is, if it was 1 year, 6 months, 1 month, whatever, you know, it's easier to get through and get over and not be as angry.
Because you were invested.
Right, but you
know
also
what I mean?
know 16 years, that animal might be passing. But you know most animals, they'll leave the house to pass away when they're ready.
Yeah.
And so then there's that, 16 years.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. It's like, there was that comedian that's like, you know, if you don't have a pet and you've seen John Wick, it wouldn't make sense.
Oh.
Right?
Right.
But it's like, but now that I just have my dog, he was like, I will kill everyone for Olivia.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Oh,
You know?
Olivia's dog, yes.
So that's like his dog. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, now that I have my dog, I would literally kill everyone if I have to.
Yes.
You
Or,
know?
I mean, everybody threatens to roast Julio, you know, because he can get really loud and he sounds like a screaming, yelling kid and stuff. It's awful. And then, like, my daughter will tell him, I'll put you in the oven if you don't shut up. And I just look at her, and she knows. It's just a joke. And she'll even tell me, I'm just joking, because I get scared, you know. But all my pets, actually, everybody pretty much helps me. I would spend thousands. Getting back to the beginning, I would spend thousands on my pets.
Like I said, it's like I would sell my kidney in the black market.
Yeah, aw.
Or whatever I have to sell in the black market to like save my dog. And the thing is, just like I said, it's like we've only had him for like 6 months, and we're so attached
Yeah.
to Sergio. And you guys know that, like he's definitely spoiled and loved.
He is
very,
now
very
family.
much. Yeah, to us he is family. So like if something does happen, like he has an air tag. Like literally, my husband keep asking me, he's like, where he is, and I'm like, at home. You know this. It's like he's right in front of the door. He's in the backyard. He's upstairs. You know,
Oh
does the
my
air tag tell
gosh,
you where
that
he is?
Okay, okay.
Because he's always just like, he's gonna run away. I'm like, Ryan, he can jump our fence. Has he? No. He never. Like, I'm sorry, but like my dog is a coward. We put empty boxes in front of our door, and he just like looks at it and he thinks like it's a bomb. Like he cannot cross it, and it's an empty box. You know. I'm like, it's an empty box.
That's so cute.
We literally use it to like not get him to like run through the door. And it's just so funny.
And he sounds so dangerous when you get to the door, but you know,
He's a
I guess everybody likes that though.
Yeah, he's a gentle
Right?
giant. So, you know, and I think like that's the thing is like I understand when people, you know, ended up just letting their dog go or that kind of thing. I can understand. Does it break my heart? Yeah. It's an SPCA commercial. Whenever I saw those videos, I'm like, I need to stop looking at these videos. Because, you know, you want to adopt them, but like, I can't. Like, I can't.
You can't adopt every animal.
You can't. And, you know, it's like, my dog is a very, very jealous dog. He's jealous of my husband now. And I'm like, dude, this is my house. You don't tell me what to do. Like, whenever me and hubby would, like, hug, he would, like, bark and, like, do these things.
Why?
Because, like, that's my mommy.
That's a child move, yes. It is. Oh, I need the attention right now.
Yeah.
Right? Not you.
And my hubby will be like, no, she already pet you. It's my turn now. It's my turn to get pet.
That's
you
too
know?
cute.
So, but what do you guys think? Like, I think, like, you know, I think this might be like a divided thing, like 50-50 kind of thing. Because some people, like, pets are just pets. Some people are like, you know, I'm a fur mommy or I'm a cat mommy, you know. So
the one thing I don't have is cats. So I get it, you know. I don't have cats because everyone is allergic to them.
That's the same with me. I'm
So-
allergic to cats. That's why I don't have it.
Yeah.
But, like, I do pet the cat at Boofy's.
But just as you feel about your dog, I think they felt the same way about their cat.
Yeah.
And he should have respected it. But, you know, if something, I don't think he would have intentionally done it, but I think if something happened by accident,
But
like he left the door open and he couldn't catch the cat, could you imagine what he did to try to find it?
But the
Even
thing is,
before
like,
she got
but
home?
the thing is, like, it is intentional because he does it on the weekends when she's at work. And that's why, like, he was panicking because the cat didn't come back. Usually the cat comes back before she gets home, so she didn't know about it. So every weekend, he was letting the cat out when he wasn't supposed to. So every weekend, he was lying to her. Either way, it's like major red flags.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, but in saying that, if you guys, if you're businesses or events and you want to promote it or you want to, you know, let like our local New Mexico and everywhere to promote your business or your events, please get in touch with us. We are all on the social media, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and also the studio. Just please contact us. But for now, this is our show, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.